What's going on, guys? DJ with All Day DFS checking back in with y'all. Hope y'all guys are having a great day. Been a crazy day so far. I didn't even get no sleep. Might be running like on 3 hours of sleep. I left my notifications on, and I'm like, if I see something good, I'm gonna wake up early. And all day long it was going off with all kinds of plays for today, all kind of news, and I just can't sleep. I'm so excited about tonight. And if you haven't seen yet, PrizePicks is running a promotion with Jalen Brown for St. Patrick's Day. So any line that you have him in, if he scores more than 7 points, there's a 25% boost, if you have a winning line. So make sure y'all guys lock in Jalen Brown in some of your lines and your confident lines. So what's the play with Jalen Brown? Full game, Cleveland plays the small forward good. Let me double check here for y'all. I guess it depends where you consider Jalen Brown. If he's let me see here. I'm checking here. I got the other stats. Yeah, actually, they play the shooting guard good. So I'm guessing he's, I consider him a small forward. Depends on the lineup, I guess. If you have, Tatum plays power forward, small forward. Either way, they do give up points to the small forward position. So my play for Brown would either be points or assist, because there's no Kemba Walker. He was at 3.5 assists, and I got him on a line that was at 3.5, but they have him at 4 now. I still think he can get to 5 assists. The reason I like him for points is because the last game versus Cleveland, he had 33 points in 19 minutes. It was a huge blowout. And he had 33 points in 19 minutes. He just killed him. There wasn't no Tatum, but Walker was playing, so one of the big three were playing with him, and he had 33 points. So I like him for points or assists. Full game, I think I'm going to fade full game. He's at 42. I think he can get there, but I think that's the most risky play. I know Cleveland is better now. They're better than they were back then. They didn't have Jared Allen. I didn't check if Steve Drummond was playing, but either way, it was a blowout, big blowout. I think Cleveland's been playing a lot better, so it should be a little closer. But full game, I'm not confident full game. So if I were to play Brown, I'm looking at the assist or the points. I haven't really looked at the rebounds. He hasn't been rebounding great lately. I'll double check for y'all. He has in the last 15 days he's averaged 4.8 rebounds. For the season, he's averaging 5.4. So that's why I'm not touching the rebounds. Let me see where the rebounds is at. Yeah, so I have him 5.5. So, the play might be the under. Like I said, last 15, if he gets 5, you're winning. He's only averaging 5.4 for the season. And his last 15, he's averaging 4.8. So if he gets 5, you win. So that might be another look for you guys, under on the rebounds. But it's right there. All he needs to do is get 6 and you lose, and he's at 5. So that's a little risky. So I'm gonna play him more on assist and points, full real life points. So that's my plays for Brown. If you guys are interested in playing Brown, so you can get that 25% boost. So what I have for y'all today, I got a lot of single stats. I've been doing a lot of research on single stats. I have Plumlee. Well, first I got full game. I got Plumlee going over. Sorry guys, I got a lot of Twitter notifications and stuff. I like Plumlee going over full game, 30. Last game against Toronto, he just crushed it. I remember that game. I don't know who I had, and I don't know if I had one of the Toronto players, or I don't remember, but I followed that game closely, and I think he had 6 assists or something like that in the first half. He was killing in the assists. He got a triple-double. So I really like, based on the matchup, it's a good matchup. Based on his last game versus them, I really like Plumlee over full game, and I like him over on the assists, which he's still at 3.5. He's been at 3.5 since it started. I'm guessing a lot of people are not noticing this play, and PrizePicks hasn't bumped it up. So I definitely like the over on assist, and I like him over full game. And like I said, I did a lot of single stats today, so I'm just going to give you what I like full game. I like Rashard Holmes full game. The line for the Sacramento Kings and the Wizards is just really, really high. There's going to be a lot of fantasy points going on in there, a lot of scoring, all kinds of stuff. I like that game. I'm stacking that game in some of my lines. Really good game to target. I mean, everybody's looking good. Everybody looks good for the over right now. I did see something that Russell Westbrook might be out. Either way, I locked in Bradley Beal in some lines. I do have Westbrook in one line, but I seen he might be out now. Rui, I can't even say it right. Rui has been on my permanent fade list because he's burned me so many times, but he's actually been hot here lately, and this game just looks too high paced, too high scoring. These teams give up the highest points in the league. I think it's 120 and 121, so you're looking at like 240. I think the line's at 2. Let me double check the line for y'all. We'll see what the line is. 248. That is like, that's out there, way out there, big line. So yeah, I'm liking all the Washington and the Wizards. I mean, all the Washington and the Kings players. I like Buddy Hield over full game. I like Holmes over full game. And guys, instead of getting into stats for you, I mean, Hield has just been, he's been killing it lately. He's been smashing. Holmes, there's no Bagley, so Holmes is going to probably play more minutes. So, and Holmes has been hot lately. Fox has been, all these guys have been hot, so there's no need for me to go into the detail with all these stats. I know y'all guys know them, know the stats and stuff like that. So I like Fox over, Beal over, Hield over, Holmes over, Westbrook over. I mean, everything I've seen has been over on all these guys. Now, Westbrook, I did see like an under for the projections. He might be like at 52, but if it really goes to that kind of scoring, like I just can't. I can see him getting a triple-double, over 20 points, triple-double. There's probably going to be some steals in their blocks. Who knows? So anyways, back to Rui. I do have him like a lot of the lineups that I built, and that's something that I kind of like teach to my people, and something that I try not to do is put the same person in a bunch of lineups. But that 23 just looks so juicy tonight. Like, I just think he's going to get that, and he's been playing good lately. I actually picked him for the over on the first half, and he crushed it. So Rui is off of my permanent fade list for now. He's back he's on regular terms. If he doesn't go over tonight, he's going to be back on that fade list. I mean, not on the fade list, on the not playing fade list. Definitely going with Rui tonight. I got him in a bunch of lineups. Unfortunately, I'm like, after I looked at it, I'm like, I put him in too many. So it's a little risky putting him in lineups. But I mean, tonight's game just looks really, really good. So I like all these guys full game. Wow, Harden's at 62 now. Whoa. I got him last night at, what was he last night? 54, I think. No, there's no Irving. Kyrie's not playing. 62, I don't know why he's still on the board. But 62, that's super high. I mean, I wouldn't touch that now because last game versus Indy, he only had 34.7. I know Irving's not playing. I mean, he should definitely get over that 54 mark. 62, I mean, he could get there. Obviously, he can get there. He can drop all kinds of big burgers. We already know that. But I'm going to fade him at 62. I do like Sabonis again. I got him at 43. He's at 46 now, so that might be a little riskier. I definitely like LeVert over full game. There's not too much stats to go off of him with this season, but I mean, he's getting the minutes now. He's not on no minutes restriction. 29 just seems kind of low. It's going against his old team. If you like the narrative kind of plays, definitely like LeVert over 29. I like Giannis. I think I got him at 56. I think 58 he can still get there like Giannis. No Embiid. And guys, instead of backing up everything with stats, I'm just kind of going everything. I'm gonna have some single stats for y'all. These Philly guys, I mean, I don't know. I'm Philly. I'm not. Ben Simmons, I've gone on the over lately, and he's burned me every time. Tobias looks good. He's been going on the over, but you never know with Philly. Tonight, everybody might be on Tobias, and it's Ben Simmons' night, and you get burned again. So I'm not touching Philly tonight. I do have Drew Holiday on one line. Philly just gives up a lot of points to the point guard. They give up a lot of fantasy points to point guards. So if he gets those minutes he's been getting, I think he can easily go over 31, and he did. I think last game versus them, he did really good as well. Sexton, a lot of people are playing him on the under. He was at like 34 last night. They moved him to 31. Now he's back up to 32. So I guess at 31.5, a lot of people liked him on the over, and so they moved him up to 32.5. You got to remember, especially with Walker not starting, Smart should start, and he'll probably be covering one of these two guys, either Garland or Sexton, and whoever he guards, I think they're going to go under. I think I like Garland for the under. I have Garland under on some of my lines. He was at 29. Now he's at 27. They keep bumping these guys. They bump them down, so just be careful. Next, let me see if I have anybody else on here. I do like Kevin Porter. He just keeps going up and up. So instead of playing Porter full game, what I did is play him on assists. He's at 6.5 assists. So I played the single stat on him. Kenyon Martin was at 36. He's at 33 now. With Wood coming back, I like the under on Martin. I like the over on Hakopoto. I mean, he's been hitting the under, but I think this is the game where he bounces back. Jimmy Butler is questionable now, so be careful. I'm not going to touch Jimmy until I do have him in one line, but I'm not going to touch him again until I know for sure if he's playing. If Jimmy's out, definitely I like to lock in Tyler Herro for the over, or if they put Dragic on the board. Bam looks also good. Bam is still at 38. So all these Heat players look good if Butler's out. Kobe White seems solo at 25, but just be careful on that because he didn't hit it the last game. Jokic. Now Jokic, I think he's been on 56 all day. I think like with all these other plays and everything on the board, like people are not really, paying attention to Jokic. So I mean, Jokic at 56, I just think that's too low. Like I see him going over, and he's one of the ones that I've been locking in because his line hasn't moved. So y'all guys, if y'all are looking for somebody to play, I would definitely put Jokic in some lines because at 56, I think he can definitely get there. Terry Rozier is another one at 28. Now Denver is a tough defense. But at 28, that just seems too low. Like Terry's been shooting it lately good. I think, just on real life points, he can probably get 20 points and a little bit of something else, and he should get there. So I have him locked in on a couple lines too. He looks good at 28. If they bump it up too much higher, if he's at 32 by tip off, I probably wouldn't touch it. But I like 28. And I haven't really got into none of these guys. I see some people liking Michael Porter. Charlotte's kind of tough too. Like, I mean, I see a lot of people go under versus Charlotte, so that does not, I don't know if I want to play that too much. So those are what I have for full game, guys. Like I said, I'm sorry I didn't go into like detail on why I like them. That's just if you follow anybody on Twitter, if you follow all the gurus, those are just the likes, and there doesn't have to go based on who's injured, based on the matchup, based on their last game versus them, based on all that. That's how we come up with a lot of these full game stats. Lowry with Pascal back, Lowry might be a good play for the under. He's at 39. I seen him projected around 36. So if you're looking for an under, Lowry might be good for an under. And another one that could be a good over is Wright at 29. Definitely like that one. But for me, out of that game, I like Plumlee. I'm going with Plumlee just based on that last game he crushed, and I definitely like him over for the assist. So let me give y'all guys my single stats that I have. So I like Fox over on points. He's at 27.5. I just like him over on points. This game just is looking incredible. Again, 250, I think, points is the line, or whatever is at 250 all day long. Fox should have, I think I could see him getting 30 or more. Beal, I like him over 32. So I like Fox on points. I like Fox on assist. Fox over on points, over on assist. He's averaged nine assists a game versus Westbrook in his career. Now we don't know for sure. I seen something that Westbrook wasn't playing, but it was just like one of those reporters or something. It hasn't been confirmed. I haven't seen nothing through Fantasy Labs or any other updates. So, but anyways, in his career versus Westbrook, he's averaged 9 assists a game. And again, he's been on tear. I can see him getting over 8.5 assists. I see him getting 10 assists tonight. I like him for the over on assist. So yeah, over on points and over on assists. Also over on rebounds. I like him over on rebounds. I like Fox over on everything. So based on that, y'all guys I'm not saying I'm gonna play every single line, every single stat from Fox, but based on that, y'all guys pick and choose what y'all like best on the over. Fox is looking really good tonight. So based on those stats, see what y'all like. I think if it was me, I like him best on points. He's just been, he's been filling it up, and I seen his last game. He was really aggressive. His usage is really high. I think he had like 35% usage last game, so he's definitely looking good. The other one that I like is Buddy Hield. Like I said, I like a lot of players in the Sacramento Washington game. I like Buddy Hield over on points, and I like him over on assists. Now he got three last time. Everybody, this was the big play the other day. 3 assists, over 3 assists, and he tied it. From what he's done recently, he's either gonna get you 3 or he's gonna go over. Like he has not. I'm gonna check his game log here. Let me check that for y'all real quick. So yeah, his last 15 days, he's averaged 5 assists a game. So I definitely like him for over the 3 assists. Now last time everybody jumped on this, they bumped it up to 3.5. So if you got him at 3.5, you lost. So go ahead. If y'all guys are looking at this video right now, hopefully y'all get it in time. Get him at 3 because 3 looks really good on this game. That again, it's a high scoring game. So I like Buddy Hield over on assist. I like him over on rebounds too. He's been rebounding well. They have him at 4.5. He's been rebounding at, in the last 15 days, he has averaged 5.6 rebounds a game. So he's almost at 6 rebounds a game the last 15. So again, this is just like Fox. Pick what y'all guys like. If you like him over on points, over on assists, over on rebounds, go over full game. I mean, I like them everything. Now, again, these guys are all looking good, but as we know, there's no such thing as a lock. There's been plenty of days where we sit here and we're like, oh my God, this is going to hit. We're going to be rich tonight. And, you know, again, players have to play. If it was all on paper, we would all win. And but players have to play, and sometimes they have bad nights. Don't matter who they're going against. No matter how good the matchup looks, sometimes they have bad nights. But from, again, based on the matchup, based on injuries, based on the scoring, that game, the line on the game, I like Buddy over on everything. But y'all guys pick what y'all like best. If I had to pick one, I would pick the assist. But he's been doing everything well, so he looks good from full game to points to assists to rebounds. Next, I like Rui over on points, especially if Westbrook isn't playing for sure. But I like him right now at 14.5. I mean, again, there's so much scoring that's supposed to be projected for this game. So these Beal and Westbrook could go off, and he still can get his 15 points. I see him getting 15 points. So I would definitely like that one. I'll go ahead and give you some stats on that. And I got all this stuff on spreadsheets, so y'all can't really see what I'm looking at. But okay. So he has got, this is his last 2 games, he's gotten 22 and 29 versus Milwaukee, which Milwaukee is a tougher defense than Washington. But then Rui is Rui, so I mean, you never know, he could bust out with 4 points tonight. It's risky, but he's averaging 16 points a game over his last 5 games. So I like him for the over on points, and I like him for the over full game. Next, I have Harden over on boards. Harden over on boards has been the play for, like, I don't know, 5-6 straight games. Like, he has gone over on boards so many times. So they have him at 9 boards. Let me give you the rundown on that. Okay, so he's gone over 9 boards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 straight games. He has 2 games with 14 boards and 3 games with 10 boards. Before that, he had a 7, then he had another 9, 11, 11. So in his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In his last 9 games, he's only gone under 9 one time. And again, no Irving tonight. I mean, he's going to do it all. Now that Irving's out, I think he definitely looks good for the points as well. He's probably going to be scoring more. But I like him for the over on rebounds. And now I like him for the over on points. Next, we got Sabonis over 6 assists. Let me see if he still has 6. I'm sure they probably bumped him up by now. Where are you at? Okay, yeah, they got him at 7 assists. I'm sorry, when I got him, he was at 6.5. I still like the over. He's averaged 9 per game his last 15 days. His last 15 days, Sabonis is averaging 9 assists per game. So definitely like him for the over on assists. 7 is a little bit rough. If you're not that confident in that, you know, it could be a fade. Maybe you can play him full game, even though he's like, I think, at like a 46 now. Again, this just shows the importance of doing your research early. I mean, if you take this seriously and you're trying to, I don't know if you want to call it make a living off of this, but I mean, if you're a serious into this fantasy stuff and betting and making money, you're gonna lose a lot of sleep. You stay up late to get the early plays, wake up early to get the early stats. I haven't got too much sleep lately, but it's benefited me because I've been profiting every night. Last night I profited over 300. The night before it was like over 200 something. So I'm doing really well. I'm building that bankroll because what I did was I did a withdrawal and I said, okay, I'm gonna withdraw and I'm gonna use this money towards something because I want I want goals. I want to do goals, whether it's pay off debt, buy a car, whatever it is that I want. Once I withdraw it, I'm not putting it back in there. So I'll withdraw a big amount, and then I'll put a couple hundred back in there. So what I'm doing is building my bankroll so that I can place big money on these bets again. Like I'm not gonna leave that money in there all the time because I want to do something with it. I want to show something for what I'm doing. But everybody's different. Everybody might leave it in there until they have a $5,000 and then withdraw. But anyways, I wouldn't now. Everybody's always like, okay, Brooklyn is when whoever's going against Brooklyn, they target them. But I don't know who. I don't know if it's Irving. Like I don't watch these games closely. I don't watch Brooklyn like that. I don't know who guards the point guard. I don't know if it's Irving. I don't really know. I don't follow Irving. I don't know if he's a good defensive player or not. But point guards do not do well versus Brooklyn. They're like ranked like number 2 or something like that versus point guards. So I don't know who's the one. I don't know if it's Malcolm Brown. I know he's good defensively. I don't know who the guy who's gonna guard Brogdon. I don't know if it was Irvin or whoever. But anyways, I like the under on points for Brogdon because, like I said, now that Irving's out, I don't know who's gonna guard him, but I just like the under on the points for Brogdon because based on all the research, Brooklyn guards the point guard well. So basically, I guess you target the big man versus Brooklyn, but the point guards do not score a lot versus Brooklyn. So I definitely like the under on Brogdon. And yesterday, guys, all my stats hit. Every single stat hit yesterday. So I hope they helped. So that's all I have today. Let me know what y'all guys like. Let me know who y'all got for the over. Let me know who y'all got single stats. Let me know what y'all like about Brown because, again, Brown, if you got him in your lines, he's definitely going to go over 7 points unless he gets injured. He's going to go over 7 points. So you're going to have a 25% boost on your lines if they hit. So let me know what are y'all liking from Brown on to play for tonight. Like I said, I like him on assists. I like him on points. He had 33 points last time in just 19 minutes versus Cleveland. So that's something to look at. So anyways, guys, that's all I have for y'all today. Today's just another. Every day it seems like I feel like good vibes. Like, man, we're gonna cash in. Last night was a really good night, especially if you had Randall and Butler. Rudy messed it up. If Rudy would have got there, a lot more people would have made a lot of money. But there's always that one guy, right? So anyways, go ahead and join our Discord. The link's right down there below. Come in and join our chat room. We're getting more and more active. We're helping each other every night. And remember, guys, this is something when I think about the chat room. Save some money. Don't blow all your money because sometimes I struggle with that because you want to get on every single play. Like, okay, Kenyon Martin's 36, but now Wood is playing, so I want to get that. Jalen Brown, now they got the Jalen Brown, promotion. Okay, I need to put lines with Jalen Brown. This guy's not playing, so let's go bounce on this guy. So all day long you're seeing all this and you're like, man, I got to get these guys in my line. By the time you know it, it's 2 o'clock and you done ran out of money. Save some money and play some of these second half plays and fourth quarter plays. I've been winning a lot on those. So today I was smart and I did all my lines early. I did a lot of early lines and I still have a little bit of money to do some more lines, but I'm saving some money for the second half and fourth quarter plays. Guys, because what better way to play? Because you're seeing the whole game, right? You're seeing it, either you're seeing it or you're looking at it on GameCast. You're seeing how these guys are playing and what's trending. If they're doing good, for the most part, they might continue that. There's sometimes where they do good in the first half and then they don't do good in the second half. So you got to be smart about it. Like for example, Lonzo Ball killed it in the first half yesterday. He tied his first half projection in the first quarter, and still did good second quarter. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go under with him on the second half because I know what Van Gundy does. He doesn't hardly play him in the fourth quarter, and that was happening. He wasn't playing in the fourth quarter, but then the Blazers came back and they put him back in with like 4 minutes. I don't know why Van Gundy doesn't play him in the fourth quarter. I guess because he puts Josh Hart in there, And he wants the defense, even though I think Lonzo Ball's good. I don't know what the deal is, but I hate that part. That's why if I play Lonzo Ball, I'm only going to play him in the first half. But Lonzo Ball killed it last night. But that's just something to look at. But anyways, save some money for the second half and fourth quarter plays, because you get to see that. You have an example right there in front of you. You get to see who's doing well, who's doing bad. Like yesterday in the fourth quarter, I went under on Schroeder. He wasn't playing well. He was turning the ball over. I'm like, okay, I'm going under fourth quarter. He went under. Everybody else I had went over. I made $100. Save some money for that. Just my way of playing, my advice, my suggestions, whatever. But anyways, I hope y'all guys cash in tonight. Like I said, go ahead and join our Discord. The link's right there. Let me know what y'all guys like. Let me know if I can help y'all with anything. And I'll see y'all guys tonight with the After Dark edition. Let's cash in.